This is the journey to one Africa.
This continent, it would have been in so much better place if our mindset about this continent and our people and our neighbors were transformed and changed and turned around. This continent would have been in so much better place if the leaders of this continent adopt the spirit of servant leadership and here to serve the people and to serve the big agenda of the country and the continent and not their selfish ambition. And that's why you'll find somebody like Nyerere, Julius Kabage Nyerere, who was in a regime for 20 years plus, and the country really wanted him, they wanted him to continue to lead. But he stepped down. He said, no, no, no. I don't want to continue to lead. I'm going to leave the stage and let others lead. And it's truly, he left. And he was there for many years before he died. Same thing to Mandela. These are people who wish well for the country. They understand that it's not about one man, but it's about these millions of people who need new direction, who need new fresh blood to lead the country. The continent would have been in so much better place if we'll have leaders who are thinking about serving and not to be served. The continent will be in so much better place if civil servant, the third group of people, will be there not to bleed inside out the continent, but to actually contribute to the healing of this continent. Let me tell you this, guys, this continent is hurt. This continent is bleeding inside out. Unfortunately, even the doctors, they don't see where the bleeding is coming from. But thank God for SNOA, Swahili Nation One Africa, because now you know where this bleeding is coming from. And we are able to go straight to where the problem is, the root cause analysis, to do that and to go to fix that so that this continent will never bleed again. This continent is struggling and suffering. This continent is pleading for a new direction. This continent is pleading for new leadership. It's pleading for new people who will stand there, sacrifice everything they have for the second betterment of this continent. This continent is pleading for that. Because we have been abusing this continent for so long time. We've been abusing our countries for so long time. You, me, everybody, us as Africans, we are responsible. That's why we say this is the year of high standard of responsibility and accountability. Why? Because we don't want this continent to bleed no more. We have been cause of the pain of this continent. I don't know if you feel pain. I feel pain for this continent. We've been the cause of the pain in this continent. We are the cause of that. 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 And we need to bring about change. And now is the time to bring about change. Because this continent has bled for so long. And it needs somebody. It needs the savior. This continent. This continent needs a savior. This continent, guys, needs a savior. This continent needs a savior. Need a savior. And here the savior I'm talking about, guys, they're not whites, not Americans, not Chinese, not Koreans, not Europeans, not Russians. This continent needs a savior. Not European, not Chinese, not them. But in this continent, it needs you. This continent needs Africans. This continent needs Africans who are awakening an uncolonized mentality to stand in this game and to change this continent for good. You are the savior of this continent. I'm not here to just, encourage you and, pop you and to be like, yes, no. I'm here to, I told you the facts and the truth. And now I'm telling you that you are the savior of this continent. God has already done his part. It is our time now to take a part. It is our time now to do our part. You can pray, you can fast and pray for 40 days, asking for a change in the continent. It ain't gonna happen because you are already there. You are supposed to be a change. Where are you asking change from? God, bring change. No, he already there. You are supposed to be a change. I am supposed to be a change. You are the savior of this continent. God has given you ability, mental health, and everything that you need. You have everything it takes to bring about change into this continent, into your business, into your country, into your nation, into your family, into your whatever. You have everything it takes. It's right inside of you. God has given you that ability. It's just a time for you to stand up and to act. This continent needs a savior. And you and me, we can save this continent. I know that with everything I got in my heart, I know that we can, we will, and we must. Because if we don't do, then that's why constantly we have different saviors, different kind of saviors with their own agenda coming. I ain't gonna talk about them today. That will be the fourth enemy of Africa. Maybe I'll add it tomorrow. Do you understand what I'm saying? Are you willing to be the savior of this continent? And when I say that, guys, I'm not saying that you will be Jesus. I want you guys to understand once again that we have our responsibility. We need to be accountable in our society and in everything we have to transform this continent. You can, I can, and we must do it. Otherwise, man, I don't know where we're gonna be.